Good morning, everybody. How is it going? I'm doing good. I'm doing good. I hope you guys are too. And Embers coming in with the elastic check. It's still springy. It's still stretchy. It still snaps back. Thank you so much, Embers. I just said good morning, everybody, but it's evening. It's nighttime. Bap! What's going on? What's worming around? Hope you guys are ready for some more Heretic and Hexen. It's been like a week since I played this, and I need it. Bap, thank you so much for the sub. Thank you so much, man. I really appreciate it. That's so nice of you. Frosty asking, what is the birth name of the supermodel known as Elle McPherson? Janet McCowardly. That's so nice of you, Bap. Thank you so much. Oh god, it's like the last one. Okay, we're doing cleric. Priest. Oh, I'll take it. I'll take it straight to the bank. Okay, so we skipped... Ah! I stopped playing the second one because it was too confusing. This is the first one again. Or this is the third game. That map broke your brain? Same. 100%. I could not keep doing it. I had no idea where I was going. Or what I was doing. Like, map 1. Elle McPherson was born as Eleanor Gow. But no, that map... The first level took me like 2 hours to get through. Which is insane for a game like this. So hopefully this one's a little less confusing. We'll take that. No. Shoot a fireball at me. Or just get smacked. Okay, I will say right out the gate, like, that was a lot of violence, just to start. The silver key. Oh god, we need keys again. Well, how are you guys doing tonight? Work was alright. It was pretty slow, all things considered. Shoot a fireball at me. I dare you. I double dare you. Lizard bitch. Jack Cleric has to be one of your favorite genders? Oh, 100%. See, a cleric is great because they're strong enough to wield a giant mace with one hand, but smart enough to use divine wisdom to smite their enemies. So you get the best of both worlds. Best of both worlds. When you're out at the show and then you lose all control. Okay, I'm going to die. I have 3 life left. Okay. If there could be like a full heal in here, that would be... Alright, nope. Cool. That's just a waterfall? Alright. No, I'm kind of hype. I ordered an inversion table for me and Cozy, and it showed up today. I have to put it together, and I was going to put it together, like, before work, but it's way more complicated than I thought it would be. Alright, where are you going to use this staff? Literally everywhere. Ah! Stay back. I don't want to die. I hear them. Where are they? Can they hit me from out there? I don't know. Ah! Okay, well that was actually just terrifying. Where are you coming from? I haven't played one of these games in like a week, 2 weeks, so I gotta remember how they work. It does? Oh, it does. I didn't notice that. I don't know how I feel about that. Oh, God. They can hit me through the... Okay. Run out. Oh, thank God. I don't have any items yet, so I'm, like, extra vulnerable. Demons be nice. I'm very vulnerable right now. They back. Okay. We're at least no longer going to get one shot. Emotional support warrior when you need them? Exactly. I mean, I could switch the emotional support warrior. But then I don't know if I could use the staff, and I do like the staff. Like, I picked up an axe right at the start, but I don't think I can use it because I think it's only for warriors. Why can't I move? That was weird. I think I was inside that thing. Oh, that's just a torch. Okay, I'm gonna switch back to this. For a minute, anyway. No? Okay. Remember, if you're fighting a demon, just slowly walk backwards while you hit him with the mace. And then suddenly, they will never hit you. It works great. Can I, like, break this stuff? No. Got a torch, okay, and ha! Shield. Jesus. When Jesus went to the desert with Satan for 40 days and 40 nights, he actually just moonwalked on Satan the whole time. You know, I've always wanted to quit a job by moonwalking away from my manager while flipping them off with both hands at the same time. But I never learned... Waterfall is blocked. But I never learned how to moonwalk. So I've never been able to. Disc of Repulsion. I like how this game is essentially like, what if you could play D&D and Doom at the same time? Hire background dancers instead. Spends $400 just to quit a job in style. Okay, I don't know if there's anything else I can do over here. Guys, I got some bad news. I feel like the levels here are going to be equally as confusing. But I also have to give it more than 10 minutes to decide that. Hmm. I got a porculator? Use a slice of ham as a coffee filter. Call that my porculator. Transforms enemies into pigs. Okay, not that. Okay, that's gotta be... I won't lie, I do kind of really love the fact they were like, we need an item that just turns enemies into pigs. Alright, what do we call it? A porculator. Okay, that didn't work. Where do you come from? Where do you go? Where do you come from? Demon whose eyes glow? Yeah, that was kind of a stretch, but it also worked. The anti-kosher gun, of course. Look, it just says you can't eat the pig. It doesn't say anything about not being able to kill him. I feel like I'm taking crazy pills. Like, I didn't run past anything, right? No? The waterfall is open. Okay. I did run past something. Oh, no! Fight it! Fight it! Ah! Damn it. Ah, damn it. Okay, we can do it better this time. I remember how to play this game. The answer is just very carefully. You've heard of WM1. This game is SM1. And Higgs, I'm gonna the elastic check. It's still springy, it's still stretchy, it still snaps back. Thank you so much, Higgs. Guys, I have some exciting news. My clergy parking tags should be in the next, like, week or so. What's up, human? Ahoy hoy! I am ordained, yes. Remember, I married my brother. Yeah, I was door dashing Saturday night, and I had to drop off at a hospital. And I ended up parking in the clergy parking because it was the closest one that was open, and it was 2 o'clock in the morning, so I figured it was chill. But then I was thinking about it, I was like, I am ordained. I could get, like, clergy parking. So I ordered them. I'm going to be getting a little, like, business card, a little wallet card to keep with me that basically says I'm ordained, and a parking pass. So that way, anytime I go someplace that has clergy parking, let me just take care of that. Anytime I go someplace that has clergy parking, I can park there. Okay, I am almost dead again. Brilliant. Yeah, run around here for some health for a second. You like the idea of getting food from a priest even though you're not... I mean, right? I could order a priest stole. And like the collar and all that from the place I'm ordained through. I choose not to because I will take advantage of that. Like, I know myself, I will take advantage of that. The parking is just kind of for convenience, like, you know, if I gotta go to the hospital for either DoorDash or to visit somebody or even to be there, I can park there. But if I get a stole, no, I'll wear that shit. A stole and a collar, forget about it. Forget about it. I'll be like, yes. The Lord told me. Get out of here! The Lord told me that you should give me this for free. It's to help the children. So I just got the parking pass and the business card, essentially. But yeah, no, God, it's probably been 4 or 5 years, at least 3 or 4. But yeah, I married my brother like 4 years ago. Joy is saying the Lord needs you to get right? Just, my child, the Lord will sustain us spiritually, but our bodies do require nourishment. And how can I minister if my body is weak from hunger? By giving me this sandwich for free, you could be saving souls from damnation. Don't you want to do your parts to fight against Satan and his darkness as it grips and takes hold on this world? Ah, cheers, Graham. See, like, I could not be trusted with that. Anything wrong? Let him take over the world. I mean, the way the world's going right now, I say we give him a shot. But I'm also arguing to get me a free foot long from Penn Station. Sock versus Satan, you're betting on the sock? Smart money. What could go wrong? Honestly, though? Honestly? No, forget shooting fish in a barrel. It's like shooting lizard demons in a cage. That's gonna be my new catchphrase from now on. It hasn't already gone wrong, but the world has already put me in charge of multiple warehouses. No, Crown, if a couple of things could, like, maybe, you know, fall off a truck, I won't tell nobody. Chaplain at your local gun range that wears a stole while he shoots. That's actually metal as fuck. Like, I'm not really into guns or religion, but that could possibly convince me to give both of them a try. This way there's a strike going on, we've never been busier because of it, I'm sure. Spicy adult beverages could easily somehow find their way. Ooh. I don't even drink anymore, but, you know, if it's free, I'd hate to see it go to waste. Ow! My bones! It's a free truckload. I mean, yeah. I'll find some use for it. Hey, you should, Bap, you should ask the priest that shoots if you can get a video of him just, like, holding the gun and being like, or, you know, get a video of him going like, God made man, and then unloading a whole clip downrange, and then just being like, but Samuel Colt made him equal. Because that would admittedly be pretty fucking cool. Okay, I'm in this room. Ah, secret wall. Gave him Ramosin, it was glorious seeing him fire it. You know, he's probably not the first priest to shoot that, and he probably won't be the last. Okay. Did we... No, we still have not finished this one level. You know what? I want to try the fighter. Okay, those guys kind of suck. I got a magic axe. I know, right? This game is like, what if Doom was the most confusing game you've ever played, but it was also D&D? Need the horn key. But honestly, it is really fun. As long as you know where you're supposed to be going. Okay, I don't think I'm a fan of warrior. Fighter. I am most assuredly getting my ass kicked. I do two-shot these guys, though. You also just kind of roll down the stairs. Out of here, lizard demons! Well, I'm glad I wandered over here. What? I'm actually now just more confused than ever. Of course, there's buttons on the back. Okay. So, not warrior is what I'm essentially learning here. Hold on, I gotta open some Pop-Tarts. Alright, maybe you try mage. Just so you guys know, an ad's gonna be starting soon. I don't know what I'm doing, but it is working. I won't lie to you, Bap. I wear rings in my daily life, and I will occasionally just look at my hand and be like, damn, that does look kind of cool right now. Okay, hold on. Yeah, I just got a double kill and got an achievement for it. Because it's got piercing, I guess. But yes, occasionally I will just look down at my hands and be like, man, my hand looks fucking sick right now. Exactly. They are just kind of peak fashion. Okay, mage. Emerald key. Mage isn't too shabby, actually. Well, he's all mad, and then he exploded. And power. That's true too. Two of the ones I stopped wearing these two because they were actually just too big, so they always slid around on my fingers. But they were big boys. One was like, looked like a sigil, kind of. It was like a frog wizard, but it looked like the kind I could press into wax. And the other one was an octopus, which was just actually too big, unfortunately. It looked cool as hell, though. But if I wore those on my right hand because I was like, man, if I ever have to punch somebody, this is gonna hurt. Alright. Newscast update from Mort's stream. Bap's cracking jokes about clerics and kosher guns while Higgs bounces in with an elastic check. Crown's pondering world domination under divine guidance and let's talk of chaplains at gun ranges. Meanwhile, level design has Hexen, and Hexen has everyone lost. But hey, at least mages are on point with their ring fashion. Hashtag stay tuned for more hijinks. Oh, what are you up to, Father? Ah, you know, just some holy hijinks. Help take care of that problem. Get out of here. I appreciate that this basically has unlimited ammo. Not even basically, it just does have unlimited ammo. Okay, mage might actually just be broken in this game. Cantrips, am I right? I know. With them, spellcasters are broken, and without them, spellcasters can't do anything. I need to turn this better. Ah! Don't hit my little ankles. They're frail and magical. Okay, well, you know what? I'm just gonna go around. I'm not gonna lie, this does actually make me want to get into D&D again. Okay, but what do I do from here? They let me save myself just to die here. Oh well. Nothing to it. Nothing for it. Try other classes, but then I just make a necromancer. Last time I played, I really wanted to play... If you've ever played Oblivion, you're gonna know what I'm talking about. But the sorcerer from Oblivion... So, if you don't know, the sorcerer from Oblivion wears heavy armor, uses conjuration magic to conjure weapons. And then just kind of uses like some healing and destruction magic a little bit. But it's mostly I wanted like heavy armor, but I conjure weapons. That's what I really wanted. That sounded a lot of fun to me. And somebody was just like, one of my friends, Store actually, was just like, oh, just play Pact of the Blade Warlock. And it did not work. Hardly at all. Hexblade Warlock. Then you... Yeah, I didn't... It didn't really work. I honestly think for it to work, you do just kind of have to custom roll it. Or for it to work really well. Because the only time, like, I was ever effective is if I was actually just using spells and not hitting everything with my sword. So I really, like, I want to workshop it as a custom class. And, you know, I don't want it to be broken or overpowered. Like, I want it to be usable, but, you know, competitive, I guess, is... That's a fucking... I have no idea what just happened. I stopped living. My character had a heart attack. You trade spell slots for something like extra melee attacks. Your spells are mainly buffs and summons. See, I think that would be the best way to play it. Is like you have some buffs and like your spell is like a weapon summon. Honestly, one of the biggest things that got in the way with it is the summon weapon is its own action. It's not... So my first turn of combat, I would always have to use to summon the weapon. So I wouldn't be able to do anything for turn 1. And then somehow, for some reason, in D&D, I always have just terrible fucking rolls. Like, historically, it is insane. Some people have them always because you hate telling people. Did you remember to cast that? Yeah. Honestly, like, that would have been really nice if it was played like that. And I can't be upset that I'm not upset that it wasn't. Like, I can't be, and I'm not, because, you know, that's just, I always remembered to cast it. It's just really annoying when, like, the main thing I want to do is, it takes one turn of prep to do. So by the time I actually, like, do anything, it's one turn behind. Everyone else in my party has actually, like, done stuff. So yeah, I think theoretically, it could work really well. Like, I think... Okay, that's where I got, like, one shot, so let me quick save. I think theoretically it could be a really fun thing. Okay, so see, that's what got me last time. I can be in yours if you ever finish it. I believe. I believe. I forgot to hit jump. Okay, well, now I'm here. Can I... nope. That'd be great, because then you could help me workshop the thing. I got a hammer. I'm pretty sure I just got a warrior thing. There's no other reason to come over here. Yeah, I could see that. Just make everybody only fight, oh, what are they called? They start with a T. I want to say Tesseract, but I know that's not it. Troubadours? Yes. The thing where whenever you fight one in D&D, everyone's like, oh god, one of these? This fucking dragon has a lot of health. And there's some weird priest things. Tesseracts, troubadours. You just hate Go Save the World. Oh, 100%. Like, I feel like if you're gonna do Go Save the World, it's gotta progress to go save the world. Right, like, I hate that in games too, like video games, where it's like, you're the only one who can do this. My brother in Christ, you are 48 levels over me. You're an elite captain of the guard. You're literally a member of the Queen's Royal Guard. What do you mean I'm the only one who can take on these 2 bandits outside of town? How would you even fight this if you weren't this guy? A Tarask, yes, thank you. Or as I like to pronounce it, Taraske. You know what, I'm leaving. And running straight into another one. Thank you. What do I even do about that? Thank you for looking that up, because that would have drove me insane, though. But yeah, no, I agree completely though. If you're gonna do like go save the world, it's got to build up to go save the world. Wizard is very flammable. Apparently, it's the robes. They're light and they're breathable, but they're made of gasoline-soaked hemp, apparently. The wizard was like, you know, what's the most flammable clothing I could get? And then, you know what? God love him, that's exactly what he did. And I can respect that. He was a man with a mission. That mission apparently was set on fire and burned to death, but, you know, a mission is a mission. Oh god, run away. Oh god, I have 4 health. Okay, at least now I won't be one shot. I think I have to hit those buttons as they, like, pop up. Ow! Oh, God. Nope. Leaving a trail of kerosene. All right. Come on. There we go. That hit him. Yeah, take that. The issue with this guy isn't so much the fireballs, it's that the fireballs explode after they land. Like that, for example. What is it made of? I know, it's insane. Like, at this point, I am legitimately wondering if it can die. Get rid of that guy. No. There you go. There you go. Take some hits. Take some hits. Wait, face tank these, you son of a bitch. Oh my god. We did it. He has an insane amount of health. That is an actual bastard's worth of health. And we only have to kill one in each second. You know what? I'm quick saving again. Oh my god. There we go. Look. Okay. Come on. Come on, fish people. Get out of the water. Get out of the water. Oh god, okay. Go over to this one. Alright, come on. Nope. We're gonna get him. Oh my god. Oh. Killing those things is one of the most satisfying things I've done in a video game. Maybe ever. In all honesty. Oh. Oh. Oh god. Those up. Okay, who else is shooting at me? Okay, it's not enough I have to deal with the quasi-invincible flying things. I gotta deal with a bunch of other random assholes shooting this shit at me. Just you guys know an ad's gonna be starting soon. Oh. This makes you regret ever saying Doom was hard, honestly. Like, Doom ain't always easy, but at least you can, like, the level design is very, very solid. It flows very well. Pop up again. Pop up again. Oh god, run away. Run away. Oh. No, this is way harder than any of the Doom games. Sir, please. Oh, no, no, no. Oh, I hurt. Okay, you know what? Yeah, you know what? Need the swamp key for that. I have film featuring Scottish hero, this hardhead Melder, directed by Mel Gibson, earned its first Oscar Best Picture and Best Director. Yeah, that's got to be Braveheart. Braveheart, yep. Okay. Okay. I missed with the Porkinator. I was gonna turn this son of a bitch to pigs. William Wallace got messed up. Oh, I know. They fucked up William Wallace so bad that Scottish people today are like, man, I don't know if independence is worth it. I hate this fucking game. Bad choice. Okay, so that just spawns enemies. That's all that does. His name has always confused me. What do you mean, Robert the Bruce? What the fuck is the Bruce? I just realized that was one of like 8 different rooms I could go into. Here was his people just calling him the King of Scots. This is Robert the Bruce, the King of Scots. You know, I know a surprising amount of Scottish independence fighters. Even though I know I don't know that many. They said it anywhere. They're like, you know what? You're gonna be. But, you know, Robert the Bruce, William Wallace, Mary Queen of Scots. Like, I know a surprising amount, considering I have no, like, never read up on Scottish history. But I feel like everybody knows those three. Got the cave key. I don't know what door to use that on. Just like medieval battles, you have to read Scottish history, learn about the brutal battles. That makes sense, because there's no way in hell England was going to let an area just to the north of them not be conquered. I do feel like 90% of the tropes people know about medieval warfare probably came from, like, England v. Scotland. Okay, well, the whole game is vibrating now. Misconception, in your opinion, is the idea of forces clash together is more like small skirmishes and... Yeah, I've heard that. It wasn't really 10,000 men charging into each other. It was small bands going at it. Like 10v10s. And then there'd be a bunch of people in the back who like, oh, well, 3 of our guys just went down in that battle. Get over there. The brave died, the smart held pikes. Yeah, 100%. Well, that's the other thing, too, like... Okay, you have 10,000 men in an army, but everybody has swords, and the longest weapon is 12 feet long. What are the 8,000 people in the back gonna do? What are they just there for moral support? Now I will say, as much as young me was like, yeah, being a knight, fighting with a sword, that's really cool. The reason the Swiss Guard exists in the Vatican is because of the long pointy sticks being overpowered. Yeah. As much as young me was like, ah, sword fighting would be so cool, stab, stab. Now I'm like, you could literally not offer me enough to do something like that. Now that I'm in my 30s, I'm like, there's a chance somebody could just pour boiling oil all over me as I'm like on the wall of a castle. I've not completed the puzzle. So it sent me back to the beginning. Long pointy sticks are ridiculously OP though. Like, what are you gonna do against that? Arc of Death. I kind of really want to go fight those things again. Okay. Okay, that barely uses any green mana. Gate guard, all you had to do was drop rocks or hot liquid on people and turn the mechanism to open and close the gate. Honestly, yeah. No, I'd get fired from that because I would make fucked up jokes. I'd pour the oil on some poor guy climbing up the wall and be like, Dave, this smells just like your wife's cooking. And then Dave would be like, it's not fucking nice, man. My wife died of the plague last week, you remember? The Arc of Death is kind of cool. Not gonna lie. Why are there infinite amount of these imps? They're infinite. Movie trope, but burning pig fat was a real and described as smelling. Well, yeah, it's pig fat. I've got the death mask. Yes, human, it is. 3 more parts of the puzzle. Oh my God. Hot sand was also dropped because it got in the grooves of chain. Ooh, that makes sense. Honestly, though, I feel like it'd be kind of difficult to heat sand up enough to where it'd be, like, deadly. You know, it'd be irritating, sure. Cheers, human. But deadly? That seems like a bit of a stretch. They end up overheating the sand so it just turns to glass, and then it cools on the way down so it actually just squishes one dude. Okay, so I can't do this one because I don't have the swamp key. Talk of burning sand, no real method described, no text about how. I'd imagine you'd put some, like, hot coals in, like, some sand with it. Also, I can say with a high degree of confidence, I will not be continuing this game after tonight. Because, once again, the levels are so goddamn confusing. It's like they do not want people to actually play the game. I do still contend Wizard is broken, though. We're gonna gangsta till the Wizard casts blue? Exactly. Oh, well, you know, when the spell is called Death Arc, you know it's gonna be good. They're not gonna call it Death Arc if it just, like, makes you commit tax fraud. Death Arc isn't gonna sting a little bit. You're not gonna get hit by Death Arc and be like, ooh, that's smarts. That, ooh, ow, ouchie, ooh, ah. You're gonna get hit by Death Arc and your liquids are gonna... Okay, I was gonna say your organs are gonna liquefy, but I think I prefer instead your liquids are gonna organfy. Oh, I ran out of green magic. I can't organfy any more liquids now. I cast IRS audit! No! Yes, Mr. Is it Big Bad Evil Guy? It appears you haven't paid your taxes in the last 4,000 years. So that's gonna be a bit of a problem here. I'm gonna need to see your receipts. And we're gonna have to go over this. We're gonna have to figure out exactly how much you owe. I am a dark lich. I have many phylacteries. I'll be needing to see your phylacteries too. Those might count as a business expense for you, but you still owe us several $1,000s in taxes. I'll get my paperwork. Thank you. We may be here a while. I literally have no idea where to. not in there. I cast testicular torsion. Ah. And Pierre, coming in with the elastic check. It's still springy, it's still stretchy, it still snaps back. Thank you so much, Pierre. And Pierre with a word redeem. How many souls did you sacrifice last quarter? At least 50. Alright, let's see. Ooh, we've got the word.
Algebra.
Algebra, a generalization of arithmetic in which letters representing numbers are combined according to the rules of arithmetic. Algebra. 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 I was not very good at algebra in school. Algebra. Your favorite class in 7th grade? One of my least favorites. I'm leaving. I don't know what to do here. Quick, hit him with more blue. You liked history and that was it? Yeah, big same. I actually hated American history because it was so boring. I was like, we learn the same thing of American history every year in every grade. Like math and science, I could not. Science I like conceptually. I'm just very bad at it because I'm bad at math. Maybe in another life you went to college. Pierre, there's a universe out there where you're an accountant. Oh god, don't die here. I like to think in that universe though, Pierre, you're my accountant. Sounds miserable. Oh, yeah, no, I'm with you on that. I could not be an accountant. I could not account. Look, I can barely be accountable for my own life, more or less being accountable for somebody else. But yeah, I conceptually liked science in school. I just wasn't good at it. I really liked history. I probably would have liked geography if we had geography in my school. I don't know if my school was weird and we just, didn't have it, or if American television just made me think geography was a thing people had to take. Your good advice, you just cannot follow it, especially about spin. Oh, same. Look, I've said this before. I think I said this Sunday, actually. I am great for the economy because I just spend money. It is great for me to have disposable income because I'm going to spend it. I'm going to dispose of that income. Remember a kid in chemistry class ate a piece of hot ice in class, the ambulance came, and we never saw him again. Pierre, he actually just got a haircut. He sat next to you in geometry. I can't believe you forgot about him. Is this like a maze I have to find my way through? Ow! Motherfucker reflected my magic back at me. Okay, well, we're down here. Eh. The fetid mask. Okay. I am now halfway through solving this level. Get the Fetty Wap mask. Me when the Wap is Fetty. That doesn't sound right. I shouldn't say that again. Just so you guys know an ad's gonna be starting soon. Okay, it is... Okay, this is where I need to be. Okay, let me... Wait, hold on. Hold on. I don't possess the required item. I got the mask. Let's observe chat in its natural habitat. In the wilds of Mort's chat, we observe a fascinating discussion of ancient siege tactics, with Bap the Worm as our guide. The chat then shifts to a magical duel of spells and audits, while Pierre shares tales of academic nostalgia and near-mythical hot ice incidents. It's a vibrant ecosystem of knowledge, humor, and nostalgia here. Dear Lord Mort, I looked up a guide to see how long this game is. It would be cruel and unusual punishment. Oh God, how... I'm inherently very curious now. Hold on. What is this? Death Knights? Death Kings of the Dark Citadel. Oh, hell no, bruh. Oh, hell no. I'm in the first hub of the expansion. Oh, hell no, bruh. Hell no. Okay. That's fine, because it's 1:30 in the morning, and I was going to stop around now anyway. Before I do that, I want to see... Okay. It gets worse? No, I ain't doing that. So we have Heretic and Hexen, the original games. This, I did not know this. I thought this was a sequel. So this, Death Kings, is an expansion. Is Faith Renewed its own separate game? Or is that an expansion? And so is, same with Vestiges of Grandeur. I'm Googling things now. Okay. So, Faith Renewed is only about 3.5 hours. That might be doable. Vestiges of Grandeur. I will say... Hold on. Two different things. An add-on episode of Hexen, about 5 hours, and a bit longer with extras. Game Heretic. Oh. Hold on, let me Google this correctly. 3.5 hours. Okay, so we'll try the other two. Not tonight, because I need to go to bed soon. But we'll try Faith Renewed, maybe tomorrow night, hopefully tomorrow night. And then Hexen Vestiges of Grandeur. I will say, apart from anything else, these names go so hard. Shadows of the Serpent Riders, or Shadow of the Serpent Riders. That is a title that I would see in a bookstore. Like, it's a used book from 1980, and it is like $1.50, and you bet your ass I'm gonna buy that. Death Kings of the Dark Citadel, same thing. If I saw a book titled that, I'm getting that immediately. Faith Renewed looks amazing, to be honest. Okay, hold on, let me... I will say, like, the first Heretic was really fun. Okay, yeah, this looks cool. Faith Renewed, I will probably actually finish. Because Heretic was really fun. Hexen is when it is where it got like kind of wild and too much for me to handle. I'm gonna look at Vestiges of Grandeur. Okay, this looks like the exact same thing as what we were just doing, but I'll try it, you know. I'll give it a shot, see how I feel about it. But yeah, like, you know, Faith Renewed, maybe not the best. Definitely like a sequel title. Like you would need to read Shadow of the Serpent Riders to understand why Faith Renewed is a good title. But then Vestiges of Grandeur, I'm just like, that's such a good name. That's such a good title. Okay, but yeah, I'm gonna say thank you guys all so much for tuning in. Thanks for coming by. Thanks for hanging out. Thanks for watching. You know I always appreciate it. Big thank you to Bap for the sub. That's super nice of you, Bap. I really appreciate it, man. Thank you so much. I will be back in the morning. We're gonna play some Fortnite, some Fortmort, some Mortnite, some more Fortmort, more Fortmort, make you zort. Don't say that again, Dakota. That was not a good thing to say. That sounded bad. As soon as I said it, I was like, that sounds not good. But yeah, have a great night, guys. Adios. I'll see y'all tomorrow.